After long struggling to claw its way out of the recession of 2008, the United States is expected to grow at its fastest pace in a decade. With a 5% annual rate, its expansion from last year's third quarter was the fastest since 2003. Plunging oil prices have fueled America's recovery. Prices have been cut roughly in half since summer. In some areas of the country, gasoline prices have slipped below $2 a gallon. That means consumers have more to spend on items like cars, housing, and appliances. Although low oil prices are boosting consumption, they've also begun to affect oil-producing industries. A U.S. developer of shale oil and gas has gone bankrupt, sparking fears that slumping oil prices may drive similar firms out of business. The head of the International Monetary Fund, Christine Lagarde, warned that cheaper oil and strong growth in the U.S. are not enough to counter threats to the global recovery. She called for bold action from policymakers around the world.
Should lower oil prices and a stronger recovery in the United States make us more upbeat about the prospect for the global economy? And unfortunately, most likely the answer is no. Clearly, the drop in oil price is, as we say, a shot, and a welcome shot in the arm for the global economy. But to pursue the physical analogy, shot in the arm is good, but if the global economy is weak on its knees, it's not going to help.
For most countries, the legacy of the financial crisis lingers on. With oil tumbling to below $50 a barrel, the Eurozone is facing a serious risk of deflation. Meanwhile, geopolitical risks are also being taken into consideration at this year's World Economic Forum. A recent report said that international conflict is now the biggest threat for businesses in the coming decade. Nearly 900 experts in the survey expressed worries about the uprising in Ukraine, the rise of the Islamic State militant group, and other geopolitical tensions.